Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Fallout New Vegas, and we actually just finished the last DLC, so we're going to be kind of continuing on with the main quest of the game because we're pretty high level, and all that's really left is to just kind of finish out some of the main story stuff because we're not really going to do anything with the companions just because it's a little bit difficult to try to do that with the hardcore mode. And the reason why I say that is mainly because they can permanently die, and that's just not really something I want to have to deal with all that much. But first things first, I'm gonna head in here and just kind of unload everything into one of these crates here. Alright, so I'm gonna hold on to the anti-material rifle because I can sell that. I can sell that. Ballistic fist I don't really want to sell. I'd rather keep that. Keep the fist of the North Roar. And sell the Gatling laser. Let's see here. 2 copies of Old Glory. Well, I'll hold on to those. Another copy of Red Glare, which I can actually repair my current copy with that one. Shoulder mounted machine gun, we'll go ahead and toss that in there. Courier duster. I think now that I have just these two, we should be kind of good to just kind of not ever switch into anything else. Even though this is like medium armor. Definitely want to get rid of that. Got 2 copies of Ulysses Duster and Mask. And already starting to look pretty good weight-wise. That's even with me still holding on to some of the stuff I already got. Let's go ahead and just equip that. And then repair it up with some of the open repair kits. Get it nice and valuable. That's good. Repair that up. Yeah, that is 46,000 caps worth of equipment right there. Let's go ahead and put that in here. So, Red Glare, there we go. That should be good. And then the industrial hand I can put in here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna take that anti-material rifle. I'm gonna sell that to the gun runners. And I'm actually going to buy their version of the anti-material rifle because that way I can actually mod out the weapon. Because as I have it here, even though I have like all the parts, as you can see, like in the parentheses it says Gun Runner's Arsenal. So you can't really like actually use that on just a regular one. It has to be from the Gun Runner's Arsenal. So let's go ahead, put the transponder, bounce back over. And re-equip my Fist of the North Roar. And we're gonna head right up to right there.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Alright. Do you have a version of the anti-material rifle on hand? You do. So, as we can see here, the GR8 is the one that I can actually modify. The regular one is not. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and give him a bunch of this stuff. I don't need it. But I can just grab some upgrades, just because having the upgrades is basically just like having kind of valuable thing that I can kind of trade off for additional money. But let's see here. I'll take, well, how heavy? It's slightly damaged, so I guess we could take a combat armor. Drop a couple Deathclaw hands. I think also want to. Well, Tunneler Hide definitely isn't going to do me any good. We'll call it for there. Alright. And there we go. Now we can actually equip all the mods. There we go. So yeah, now it's 13,000 value. Very good value. And has decreased weight, increased rate of fire, and reduced weapon noise, which is all very good. Let's see here. So laser detonator doesn't actually weigh anything, so that's fine to just kind of carry around. Well, I guess the riot gear is not damaged enough to where I can actually repair it, so back to Big Mountain. This is actually why I like this house so much, it's just because I can just come back here and just throw everything into it. Alright. That. Go. Now I'm down to 50% of my maximum weight, much better than what I was before. So let me, actually I think I still have a cosmic knife in here, so let's go ahead and yeah, just regular cosmic knife.
It's not like I haven't tried to get along with her.
There we go. So, yeah.
Her.
Repair that.
Lord.
Recycle some energy cells.
No. I have. She's just such a...
Alright. And what do I need for Hydra so I can have some Night Stalker blood? I do not think I have any Night Stalker blood. Rat Scorpion poison
Lucy.
Deathclaw eggs. Got a Night Stalker tail, but no blood. Alright. Do I have a Rad Scorpion gland? I don't think so, because I think that would be under miscellaneous, not aid. Alright, well. Well, I think fast traveling was a little rough on, yeah, my water especially. So let's just take a quick drink. And I can eat something. There we go. Alright, and actually while I'm over here, if I remember correctly, I can travel to the Long 15 now. I'm not sure how they're going to treat me with the soft-hearted devil, just because I don't know how bad that is. Well, I guess we'll find out. Well, not immediately hostile, that's nice. I also don't know how difficult this area is going to be, because I don't think I actually ever went to this area. So I'm going to throw down a save, just to be safe, because I don't want to have to go and resell and re-find everything. Alright, well, we got some fuels. Yeah, we are very heavily irradiated here. So let us take some Radaway and Rad-X. Got a guy over here. Probably gonna be ghoulified. Someone over there shooting me with a plasma weapon. Go ahead and take another right away. Need to take a stim pack. Not really hurting too badly, but I think just kind of getting some good healing going should be nice and helpful. Actually, did I take Ratchild? Because if I took Ratchild, I should not be healing out my radiation. I did, so I should be letting the radiation just kind of build up. Scorched Sierra power armor. Alright. Take that. Rad-X. NCR salvaged power armor. Well, they were finding power armor. Lots of ammunition. Great Bear grenade rifle. Alright. Some reinforced combat armor. Alright. Lots of supplies. Lots more supplies. Even more supplies, okay. So it looks like they had vertibirds, which is actually pretty interesting. I didn't know that they actually had access to those. Sure, once I repair up some of my sets of power armor, I should be pretty good to just kind of keep moving at a normal pace. Let's go ahead and do that. So Scorch Sierra power armor. Go ahead and repair that up. A beret I can use to fix a helmet. That's interesting. Alright. Two service rifles. Alrighty. Oh, no, I really don't need the power or the helmet armor, so I can just drop that. Well, let's see what else we got around here. Again, this is like the actual first time that I've ever launched the nuclear strike. I normally just try to disarm it, but kind of interesting to see what we've got going on over here. Certainly do have a lot of supplies. Oh, and they beat up my glove pretty good. Good thing I got some extra repair kits. Let's see here. Plasma caster is probably going to be more valuable than the heavy incinerator. Yeah, it looks like just all the ammo is just kind of weighing me down. And it kind of sucks because I actually want to hold on to the .50, because that's what the anti-material rifle uses. But I don't even really use guns, so I guess I don't really need to be carrying that stuff around. How is my... So I can take the salvage power armor, so I can use that to repair the other salvage power armor. Same thing with this one. So with that, alright. Up here. Lots of ammo. Lots and lots of ammo. Well, it looks like this is just a bunch of extra loot from the DLC. Pretty sure this last one should do it and allow me to fully repair this set of power armor here. Oh, should be all good. Just wonder if there's anything else that I can kind of do in this area. Anything else I can kind of explore. Definitely a lot of guns over here. Alright. Some big long green thing over there. I can't really tell what it is, but that's fine. Yeah, this is definitely just like a big treasure trove. Ah, okay, so that's what the green thing was. That's where the actual bomb fell. Alright. Well, looks like I got everything that I needed from over here. Oh, am I over encumbered? Yeah, because it took 1 point of strength from me. Alright. Well. Take her right away. Oh. Guess I know I can always come back here and grab some loot if I need it. Alright, well, I grabbed a whole bunch of crap, so let's go and drop it all off.
Will Sir be staying for...
Well, first, let's
Will Sir be staying?
trade all the stuff that I'm not going to be toting around with me. But hold on to that Great Bear grenade rifle. Not sure what's so great about it, but it's differently named than everything else, so hold on to that.
Will Sir be staying?
So yeah, 3,000 caps to repair everything is not bad. The only downside is that I honestly don't like how whenever you get stuff repaired, like the money just disappears. Like it doesn't go into the merchant's inventory, so you can't basically go up to him and ask him to repair stuff, and then turn around and try to get some of those caps back by trading gear to him. The money just basically kind of just disappears. Not really a huge fan of that. I mean, I guess it's to make it so that the player can't really break the economy too bad, but... Alright. Well, we explored the new area. Everything looks pretty good. So now we can take a look at the quests. So we can do the Helios power plant. Disable the bottle press. Mr. House, I think we're gonna do that one. We could do this one, because this is about, getting the Great Khans a little bit more indebted to us will probably be a little bit more beneficial. So last time when we were here, we basically helped out the Great Khans by clearing out the quarry, so that way they could get back to work. And when we spoke to the Khans, they said that they were waiting for some chemicals. We checked the office, and chemicals weren't where they're supposed to be. So now we're going to talk to this guy and ask him about where the chemicals are at.
You need something?
Well, I'm looking for a suitcase filled with chemical supplies for a friend. Know anything?
Ah, yes. I think I know which friend you mean. Even if there weren't death claws in the quarry, there'd still be no delivery. The supplier, a guy in Prim named Tyrone, is a cheating son of a bitch who won't deliver even though he's already been paid in advance.
Well, how do you know Melissa?
She's my daughter. Takes a little too much after her mother, rest her soul. But she's happy with the Great Khans, and that's enough for me.
Alright, you don't care that you're helping the Great Khans, which is kind of a stupid question to ask now that we know that Melissa, the person that we were talking to before, is his daughter.
I'm just a middleman. The Great Khans are a hard group, and some of them are no good. But they're not all the same. I believe in the NCR, but that doesn't make it right for them to roll over anyone who doesn't want any part of them.
Has Tyrone cheated you before?
He's always been shady, but this is the first time he's outright screwed me.
Alright, I'll go pay a visit to Tyrone.
Good luck.
I don't know why you're wishing me luck on that. Let's see here. Brace of the Mantis King. Well, nah, we'll stick with the Deathclaw Gauntlet. That's just a fun time. I forgot we can still go and do Black Mountain too. Alright, well, let's head over to Prim. He's not actually in Prim, he's across the way from here, over with like the rest of the NCR. I thought that was the sound of footsteps, and then I realized, no, it's just a flag. Alright, well. Let's talk to Tyrone.
Hey. Hey, what can Tyrone do for you?
Alright, friend and Sloan told me to come up to you about some chemical supplies.
You trying to get me busted? Keep your damn voice down. Lieutenant Hayes already has his eye on me. Look, I already told Chomps the NCR is getting suspicious of all these misplaced supplies. Bigger risk means bigger cost. 300 caps bigger.
Alright, well. Got a lot of different options here. I actually really like the strength one just because it's kind of like the dumbest answer to get the results, but it's just like, I'm sorry, but all these muscles make it hard to hear sometimes. What was that about risk? That's actually, I think that's a pretty funny response there. Well, I think the barter response is probably my favorite one to actually like make sense, not just like, yeah, my muscles are so big I can't hear you. Is 300 caps worth being known as a deal breaker? Seems like bad business to me.
Fine. I'll just eat the cost and do a favor for Chomps. Just this one time only.
Hello.
Well, I think it's funny how much the Great Khans like hate the NCR, and yet they're willing to smuggle supplies from them.
What do you want now?
All right, I got the chems for you.
You actually came through for us. I didn't expect that. Anyway, the Great Khans pay their debts and don't forget their friends. If you ever come out to Red Rock Canyon, I'll put in a good word for you. Don't leave a trail.
Alright, well, now we're idolized by the Great Khans. Oh, these guys just have Hydra just laying around for you to take. I'll take those. Alright, that's actually rather nice. Alright, cool. That was a quick and easy little mission there. So now that's done. I'm gonna attempt to do this, and the reason why I say attempt to do it is because whenever I get close to this particular area, for some reason my game tends to like to freak out and crash. So now that I'm here, let's drop just a quick save. And I don't know why, but it's always like the Sunset Sarsaparilla bottling plant. That's just like, yeah, it like gets like a weird graphical glitch or something where I think it's like two textures like trying to overlay each other, and they're like on the same plane, I think. And the game is just like, no, I can't handle that, and it just kind of like crashes out. So hopefully the game will not crash out on me and we can actually make it to this area. This is the only reason why like I don't come to this area very frequently. It's just because it's very annoying to just like make your way all the way over here and then the game is just like, nope, you're done. Sometimes you can't really control that. There was another game that kind of did that on me. It was, yeah, so that little flickering texture is kind of what I'm talking about. There was another game that was doing that to me. It was Dragon Age Origins, where I would get into the like the big city, like the primary city, and the game would just kind of like try to load a bunch of these different textures, and I think it was like there's the one dwarf who comes from like Orgrimmar, and he's like outcast, and if you play the noble dwarf opening, you actually if you play the noble dwarf opening, he's actually like your best friend, before you like get into trouble. And he's like now selling goods from Orgrimmar, but his clothes would always like they would freak out, and they would have like like a plain texture, and then it had like the more like fancy texture trying to overlay the plain texture, and it would just like flicker back and forth, like the game was like trying to decide what it wanted to do with him. And yeah, it just caused the game to crash a lot, and so I couldn't actually play past that part if I wanted to, because the game was like, nope, you can't go past this because we are not sure what we want to do with this guy's clothes.
This area clear.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things to do than talk to old Festus, say goodbye.
I don't really want to do this whole thing with Festus, just because I think that I am short on Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Let's take a quick look, but I definitely think that I am short on stars. Got 32. Don't remember how many I need. I think I need like 40 or 50. But let's
Howdy, partner.
let's check and see if I have enough.
New in town, partner? Well, if you're here to redeem your son...
Yeah.
Howdy, partner. It looks like you've got a fair number of stars in your saddlebags. You're still a few cards short of a hand, though.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's fine. Got some Securitrons just kind of like wandering around this area. And...
Continued resistance is unlawful.
Alright, let's see here. What kind of... I'll just use this.
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding
I'm good.
citizens have nothing
I
to
will
fear.
continue to just kind of walk around as I please.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Hostile target identified. Warning, hostiles in area. Engaging hostile target.
Yeah, these guys are not very difficult to take care of. Normally they'd be a little bit more difficult if I was lower level, but yeah, at this point, it's most of the baseline enemies are not very difficult at all.
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area.
Alright, and here is the bottle cap press. So strip all the important bits out of it. And I'm gonna actually hack this terminal, so we can do it, might as well do it. Well, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for a dud removal. Alright, let's see here. Yep, looks like that's everything. Alright. Alright, so that was a pre-war message. That wasn't from the person that was using the press to make fresh bottle caps. Which, if they were making fresh bottle caps, I don't know why they wouldn't just make the Sunset Sarsaparilla Blue Star bottle caps, because I mean this is the factory that makes like the Sunset Sarsaparilla stuff, so I don't see why they wouldn't just like make themselves 100 Blue Star bottle caps and then run it straight to Festus. Be like, all right, give me the prize, which the prize isn't really all that great of a prize, but it's kind of the whole mystery of the thing, is that people don't know, because they never get enough, because everyone's trying to claim whatever prize that they can get. So we're going to activate the old Mr. Janitor robot. Alright, well, it looks like the plant was having a couple of issues. This could possibly have something to do with the fact that Nuka-Cola...
I see my services are required once more. It's about time.
Nuka-Cola was actually trying to buy out, like,
Oh my, this place is filthy.
they were trying to buy out, like, all the different soft drink companies.
It's amazing how much
So they were trying to buy out Sunset Sarsaparilla. They were trying to buy out... I've got a very hard lock, which I actually have the ability to pick, so... Don't know what that sound was. Sounded like some goop or something. Well, it looks like we do have some bottle caps here that I can just really take. Just get some of these bottles out of the way. Yep. Don't need anything out of there. Oh, it's just a set of automated messages. Yeah, because they had an intruder here. So the automated messages was basically just kind of telling them what was kind of going on with the intruder, and that the intruder had basically been injured. Burn book, yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in here that I really need. A little bit of lore information, but other than that, not super helpful. So here. Oh. I don't know why it told me inaccessible. I thought it was like the light switch telling me that it was activatable or something. Do have a first aid though, with a little bit of supplies in it. Binoculars, pre-war books, no skill books. Alright, we got another computer here. Oh, Already all the Delta routes. Alright. Looks like they were running a contest. And then they were trying to capitalize on the sale that they were making. Alright. And they got a new toy. I'm pretty sure that that might just be referring to the weapon that you can get from completing the Festus quest. One single star. Okay. Out of this whole cabinet, there's one bobby pin in there. Okay. What about empty, empty, empty? Okay. I can't get through there. So I guess I'm gonna have to just kind of climb back up here. Alright, well. Looks like this is a presentation office of some kind. Well. Doesn't look like there's much else that I can do in here. So, new council gatherings, I think. Just difficult to read that. I don't think this one either. Just a bunch of broken robots and empty office buildings. Alright, well. Nothing exciting, I guess. Well, I solved the issue with the... I guess they're not really counterfeit caps because they're actually, like, made at the bottling company, but they were, like, freshly minted caps, I guess. Alright, well. Oh, someone got vaporized and they had a cleaver and some mentats. Alright, well. Looks pretty empty to me. So, I think I've grabbed everything that I need to. And I'm pretty sure that the other door that was back over this way is just the door to the treasure room, which I don't need to worry about. Because it's basically just like the unique laser pistol. Alright, so now that that's done, we can head back to McLafferty. I was glad that the game did not freak out on me and decide to just shut itself down. Where is she at? She's right here.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Welcome back.
Alright, the bottle cap press is no longer a problem.
Good. I'm sure you were thorough. Here's your payment for a job well done.
Alright, so here you can kind of ask about the bottle cap currency, which I think Fallout 76 actually does a really good job of kind of explaining how the bottle caps kind of became a currency because over in the Appalachian Mountains, they had like a Nuka-Cola thing where you could trade in bottle caps for like weaponry, arms, and other things like that. And so that's why it became a currency, because you need to have something of value that's being offered in trade for something else. So I think that they did actually a good job explaining like how the currency kind of like works that way. All right, well, I think that's all I can do for her. So
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
that's that. And we're getting short on quests now. So let's see here. I guess I can do the Helios quest, but why do that when we can go and we can talk to the big guy himself?
Okay.
All right. Do you have anything interesting that I might want to buy? Doesn't really look like it. But he does have 12,000 caps. I do not know where he got all of that money from. But we're gonna take all of it, I guess. Alright, well. So 1,000 will be 9. So if I give him 1,000 pre-war money, that's 9,000. And that'll basically take it up to 11,000 altogether. So if I give him 50 more, that's 450. I think that should be, yeah, pretty close. Let's see here. If I do 10, that's 90. 15, that's 130. 135, I believe. Yeah. There we go. I'll give him all this old world money. And he'll give me all of his money. Alright. That's good. And oh, my reds are like all the way down to like 100. Well, I guess I can eat something and drink something. And then we can go and deal with good old Mr. House. Alright, let's see what else I can eat here. Well, so Nuka-Cola will take care of some of my sleepiness. And good old Ruby's casserole. There we go. Alright, we can fast travel directly to the strip. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Going to meet the big man himself.
Entering combat. Targeting.
Yeah, Yeah, you guys are not very tough when you don't have any upgrades. Well, I mean, while I'm here, might as well. Going up to the VIP and grab me some golden gloves. In a box in times, I guess. Alright, we do have a terminal here that I cannot access. So in here, we have a whole bunch of pre-war money, a whole bunch of loot, I guess it is kind of creepy just to be like in the middle of a casino by yourself. Why are there bottle caps here? If this has been closed since before the war, like why are there bottle caps? Because bottle caps like didn't become a form of currency until after the settlers came out of the first vault in order to settle. So why is there like bottle caps like on the counter? Not sure, but kind of interesting. Maybe House was aware that bottle caps would be the only available form of payment in the New World. But if that was so, I don't see why he would still have a whole bunch of pre-war money in a safe. I mean, it wouldn't be worth anything. Alright, well, nothing else down here for me, so let's go ahead and we can head on up. Well, there's a lot of you guys, and getting hit for 1 damage by 3 different things 50 times in a row does start to hurt a little bit over time. So I'm going to slow down time. Just take you guys out nice and easy. Inactive, I guess.
Targeting.
Alright. You guys are taken care of. So I do generally like to just like sneak my way past those guys, but for this one I guess we're just having to go in hot. So Got Mr. House here. Go ahead and wake him up.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
Well, I mean, we can just solidify this into the Caesar route, so by Caesar's command, you will die.
Slavery! The future of mankind! What have you done?
Time for you to die, Mr. House.
May there be a hell for you! A Tartarus bleak, unending!
Alright, well, you could just, like, leave him here if you wanted to. But, I mean, like, this is a pretty sad existence of somebody. And his body, like, being exposed out to the elements like this, will basically cause him to have, like, massive infections, and his body won't be able to handle it, and he'll just die on his own. But, rather than do that, we'll just, I guess, wreck the whole machine and be done with it. Actually, I don't think he has any loot. I don't think I can actually loot him, but let's just... He's got a blood sausage on him. Alright, we'll take that. Mr. House is now completely gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore. And we can go and tell Caesar the good news. I don't know why it's still showing him as, like, him being here. He is definitely not going to be using that terminal anymore. Down to the casino and just walk on out of here.
Hey, look! Someone's coming out of the 38.
What? Are you serious? I gotta see that.
Alright.
Self-control is a
Who's ever
virtue.
been inside that place?
That one must be important around here.
Check that out. He just
All right.
found the Lucky 38.
Well, that should do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode.